Hey guys, we're going to look at the structures of the wrist and hand here. First, I want you to notice this is the palmar surface of the hand, of the right hand, and we have this very superficial structure here. It looks kind of like a witch's broom, the one with the red star. It's going to be your palmar aponeurosis. Your palmar aponeurosis. You have this little muscle branching off on the pinky side. That's your palmaris brevis muscle. I want you to notice that this tendon here actually is connected. It's a continuation of that palmar aponeurosis, that sheath that comes together, that converges together and then branches out into that aponeurosis. This is your palmaris longus tendon. The muscle belly is more proximal up the forearm. Now if we take this off, we can see a lot more of the muscles on the palmar surface of the hand. Let's look at the thumb first. Remember that the thumb and the pinky together, they can do a lot of things, but the thumb especially can do a lot. It's got an abductor, an oppositional muscle, and a flexor all here from the palmar view that you're going to be able to see. This superficial one here, that's the abductor pollicis brevis. Now for abduction, once you think about line of pull, as that concentrically contracts, so here's my hand, that would bring the thumb into abduction. AB, away from the midline. So AB, away, AD, back to the midline. Of course, we're not really looking at a midline here. The hand operates a little bit differently when we're dealing with these different movements. So AB, AD. That's your AB, as in boy, adductor pollicis brevis. You can see this guy right here a little bit deeper. That's the oppositional muscle for the thumb, the opponens pollicis. Now if we take this piece off, you can then see the oppositional muscle in greater detail. You can also see this muscle here. You can see both sides of the muscle belly. This tendon runs on top of that. That's the flexor pollicis brevis. And this tendon, follow him all the way down to his muscle belly here. That's the flexor pollicis longus. So we have the opponens pollicis, flexor pollicis brevis, and then the flexor pollicis longus. Notice too that this has been cut here, this longus tendon. It should continue on to the distal phalanx of the pollex or the thumb. Here too, you can see these tendons that go to the digits, tendon junction, that bundle right there, muscle belly down here, deep to the palmaris longus tendon. Those tendons have been cut as well. They would continue on to the distal phalanges of the digits, and that would be the flexor digitorum superficialis muscle, and these are the tendons for that muscle. You have muscle bellies located in between each of those tendons. Those are the lumbricals. You can also see here the flexor retinacula, that sheath that runs across this way. You can also see this muscle here, right there and there. It runs all the way through from the radius to the ulna. Parallel fibers. That's your pronator quadratus. That's going to be the distal pronator in the forearm. All right, let's get the next video for the pinky.